What the actual... I can't believe what I just read. This person on Reddit shared a story on the TTRPG horror stories section. You may have seen it before, but it was new to me, and I just have to get this off my chest. This was one of the most disgusting things I think I have ever read related to Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, we just need to talk about this. This is not a new player. This is somebody who has experience. They state that they've been playing at this shop with various DMs for quite some time, but this was what they described as a fever dream of an experience, and I have to agree with them. I mean, just getting into it, this game was pitched as a dark, morally complex exploration of a dystopian fantasy world. I think we could all kind of get behind that. You know, why not? That's fair enough, but oh my god, what followed. So first off, they were attacked by hobgoblins. Normal, that seems fair. No issues there. And they're regular goblin slaves. Okay, we're getting into some of the slavery things, but you know, okay. Let's keep going. They were captured by this evil hobgoblin empire and sent to a labor camp. So far, I mean, the slavery thing is iffy, but overall, it seems like a pretty standard D&D game, but session 2. They say that during the second session, their character, Lyria, they state that they are a woman in real life and was playing one in the game as well, was pulled aside by the guards of this labor camp for special processing. Turns out special processing meant I was being sent to a breeding factory. A what? Excuse me? A factory where prisoners were forced to produce the next generation of alpha goblins to build an empire that will last 1,000 years. I'm speechless. Breeding factory? You're taking your players' characters and putting them in a breeding factory? If you thought that was bad, oh, it gets worse. It's so much worse. The dungeon master then leaned in, smirked at me, and whispered in my ear, Lyria's unique oh my god. Lyria's unique half-elf DNA makes her a prime specimen to spread her legs and breed. What the actual... What is wrong with you? He then proceeded to show her an AI-generated picture of an alpha goblin that supposedly took the best aspects of humans and elves to create a master race. Oh, isn't that nice? He was like, oh, this is what your babies will look like. He then went on to apparently describe the factory in excruciating detail. First of all, I probably would have left the table already, but I get it. In those situations, sometimes you're so stunned that you just don't know how to react. I actually can't say some of the rest of it because I think it would get me banned. It's horrific. It's gross. You do not do this to your D&D players. You do not live out your fetishes, your fantasies, your whatever on your D&D players, especially, first of all, just, I could stop there, I should stop there, but especially not people you don't know. People who don't know that you're going to add this to their game, that haven't consented to this type of play, although I don't think anybody would because what is going on? And apparently, as she states, that was the most animated he got the whole campaign, and he kept describing it as the sexy side of D&D. Again, if you knew what was said before that, that would probably make you sick to your stomach. Luckily, this player then got up and noped out of the session, which I applaud them for. That dungeon master should probably be banned from the shop that you were in the game in. They were also joined by another player who stated that they needed to have ear bleach inserted into them to remove the horrific things that were heard during that game. The dungeon master did offer them to come back though. After yelling that this was crucial to the story, he said that they can come back for revenge if they want, that he's not afraid to kill off some of the hobgoblin breeders. Oh. Well, if you're fine with that, no. Tried to cover it up with the whole, it's a dark world, what did you expect? No. You don't have people join in your game and then hit them with these weird sexual fantasies and it's a big no, just all around. That's the kind of stuff that gives Dungeons & Dragons a bad rap. I've already had comments on a short that I made regarding this with people saying like, as a woman, this is one of the reasons I stay away because I'm afraid of some weird stuff happening. And look, I know this is a rare case, but it's probably not the only case. And these sorts of people are the ones we should gatekeep out of Dungeons & Dragons and other tabletop role-playing games. Hopefully we never read anything like this again. But if you want more nerd culture content, more Dungeons & Dragons, tabletop, Magic the Gathering, superhero content, consider subscribing to the channel and giving this video a thumbs up so you get more from me in your feed. I'm a one-man media outlet starting nerdcore.gg, a website, as well as this YouTube channel and a TikTok where I hope you will follow and support. If you want to support me in the best way monetarily, you can always become a member here on YouTube or over on Patreon. Thank you so much, and until next time, good luck in your adventures.